of Citadel Residential School. July 12th. Do you know what is special about this day? July 12th is commemorated as Malala Day, the birthday of Malala Yousafzai. But we celebrate it not only because it is her birthday, it is also on this date in 2013 that she spoke at the UN to honor women's and children's rights around the world. Let me brief about Malala Yousafzai. Who is Malala Yousafzai? Malala Yousafzai was born in Mingora, Pakistan on July 12, 1997. Her father was an educator and as a result, she developed a thirst for knowledge from her young age. In 2007, the Taliban, which was an Islamist movement and military organization in Afghanistan, took over the city in which she lived and banned girls from attending schools. Young Malala showed her bravery by standing up to the Taliban. She blogged and also wrote about life under Taliban rule and her desire to go to school. For 3 years, she struggled and fought for the right for girls to attend schools. On October 9, 2011, Malala Yousafzai was shot in the head by the Taliban gunmen. After 4 days in a military hospital, doctors transferred her to England, where after multiple surgeries, she survived. She began attending school there in England. On her 16th birthday, she spoke at the United Nations. Now, let me share some of her thoughts when she addressed on this date. She stated that the attack on her did not change her aims and ambitions, but what changed in her was that weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born. She said she was there at the UN to speak up for the rights for education of every child. She called upon the world leaders for a change in their strategic policies in favor of peace and prosperity. The peace deals to protect women's and children's rights. A deal that goes against the rights of women to be unacceptable. She called upon all the governments to ensure free compulsory education all over the world for every child, to protect children from brutality and harm, to protect the expansion, to support the expansion of educational opportunities for girls in the developing world. She called upon all the communities to reject prejudice based on caste, religion, color, and gender to ensure equality for women. She stated that we cannot all succeed when half of us are held back. She asked all the women to pray to discover their full potential. And she said, we want schools and education for every child's bright future. She said we will bring change through our voice and that we are all together, united for the cause of education. She ended it with these most beautiful words. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. At the age of 70, Malala was the youngest recipient ever for Nobel Peace Prize. This is who Malala Yousafzai is and what this day is so significant for. This is how Malala began her fight for girls, how from an education activist in Pakistan, she became the youngest Nobel Prize winner. Her words and her actions show how important education is for every child. She is the reason for lots of girls attending schools. She is the reason for so many people understanding the value of education, its power, and how it is the most powerful weapon. In this time of pandemic, we are not able to follow the conventional education practices, but let us not find this as a reason to pause learning. Let us use this time to quench our thirst of acquiring knowledge. Indeed, let us take this as an opportunity to gain knowledge and information about different topics through various means. Friends, we have now heard the the battle fought by Malala Yousafzai to quench her thirst for knowledge and also for her brothers and sisters. She realized the power and value of education, which had encouraged her in fighting the battle for education. Realizing the power of education and how it can change our life and the world, let us, as she said, pick up our books, our pens. They are the most powerful weapons.